Welcome aboard QuizPassport, Flight QP021 to Cambodia. Before we land, a quick heads up. This quiz isn't about things you can just Google. It's about how Cambodia feels. Even travelers who've visited before often miss the details that actually matter. In a moment, you'll go through 10 real-life situations, the kind you'll experience in markets, temples, streets, and everyday encounters. Get all 10 correct, and you'll unlock a bonus round where things go deeper. Fasten your seatbelt. We're now departing for Cambodia. You look at a map and your guide says Cambodia is like a bowl. What does that mean? A. Most cities are built in circles. B. Water flows into the center of the country. C. The land is mostly flat everywhere. D. The country is surrounded by mountains. Answer is B. Cambodia is often described as a natural bowl. The land is lower in the center. Water flows into the central plains. This is where the Mekong and Tonle Sap meet. During the rainy season, the water spreads out and floods large areas. This creates one of the richest freshwater ecosystems in Southeast Asia. Your guide tells you about a river that behaves in a very unusual way. What makes the Tonle Sap River special? A. Reverses direction. B. Dries up in dry season. C. Connects underground to the ocean. D. Flows in two directions. Answer is A. This is one of the most unusual natural phenomena in the world. The Tonle Sap River actually changes direction twice a year. During the rainy season, water from the Mekong pushes back into the lake. This makes the lake expand up to 5 times its normal size. When the dry season comes, the flow reverses again. This cycle supports millions of people who depend on fishing and farming. You hear people talk about the king with respect. What role does the king play in Cambodia today? A. Military commander. B. Political leader. C. Symbolic national figure. D. Religious leader only. Answer is C. Cambodia is a constitutional monarchy. The king does not run the government or make daily political decisions. But he is an important symbol of unity, culture, and national identity. People still show strong respect for the royal family. It's a reminder of how tradition continues to shape modern Cambodia. While exploring Angkor, you learn about the Khmer Empire. At its peak, how was the Khmer Empire described? A. A developed society with advanced cities. B. A major trading center in the region. C. The most powerful empire in Southeast Asia. D. A culturally rich but limited kingdom. Answer is C. At its peak, the Khmer Empire was the largest and most powerful in Southeast Asia. It covered around 1.2 million square kilometers. It controlled much of the region. Its capital, Angkor, was one of the largest cities in the world. It also built advanced water systems. You watch a traditional dance performance with slow, graceful hand movements. How old is the Apsara dance tradition in Cambodia? A. Around 500 years. B. Over 1,000 years. C. Around 200 years. D. Over 2,000 years. Answer is B. Apsara dance is more than just performance. It dates back over 1,000 years and is inspired by celestial dancers carved into Angkor temples. Every hand gesture has meaning, and the movements are very precise. What's interesting is that this art form almost disappeared during past conflicts, but today it has been carefully revived and preserved. While in Cambodia, you want to buy some souvenirs. How do most Cambodians sell products today? A. Through TV ads. B. Through websites. C. Through social media. D. Through online marketplaces. Answer is C. In Cambodia, social media is more than entertainment. It is a major business tool. Many sellers use Facebook, Messenger, or Telegram to sell products. Some businesses don't even have websites. For many people, a smartphone is all they need to run a business. At a local market, you see people eating something unexpected. Which unusual food is considered a local specialty in Cambodia? A. Raw octopus. B. Fried scorpion. C. Fried tarantula. D. Snake soup. Answer is C. Fried tarantula might sound surprising, but in Cambodia, it is a well-known local snack, especially in the town of Skuon, which is sometimes called Spider Town. It became popular during difficult times when food was limited. Today, it's still sold in markets, and many visitors try it out of curiosity. Some even say it tastes like crispy chicken. You walk through Phnom Penh and hear its old nickname. Why was Phnom Penh once called the Pearl of Asia? A. Because of pearls in the river. B. Because of its beauty and development. C. Because of gold mining. D. Because its palaces had pearls. Answer is B. Phnom Penh was once known as the Pearl of Asia. In the early 20th century, it was one of the most beautiful cities in Southeast Asia, with wide boulevards and French colonial architecture. It was also a major trading hub along the Mekong River. But years of war, especially during the Khmer Rouge period, left the city nearly empty. Today, Phnom Penh is growing again, mixing history with rapid modern development. You need to get around the city quickly. Which type of transport is most commonly used by locals and tourists? A. Train. B. Subway. C. Bicycle taxi. D. Tuk-tuk. Answer is D. Tuk-tuks are everywhere in Cambodia. They are easy to find, affordable, and flexible. Unlike many big cities, there is no metro system. So tuk-tuks become part of daily life. Today, you can even book them using mobile apps. A mix of traditional and modern travel. You pay for food in Phnom Penh. How do people in Cambodia most commonly pay for daily transactions? A. Using Chinese yuan. B. Using US dollars. C. Using Cambodian riel. D. Using digital payments. Answer is B. Cambodia has a very unique system. US dollars are widely used in everyday life, sometimes even more than the local currency. You can pay for meals, transport, and even rent using US dollar. Cambodian riel is still used mostly for small change. Few countries in the world rely this heavily on a foreign currency in daily life.
Take a moment. Count your answers. Some felt easy, some didn't. That hesitation is where real understanding begins. Because in Cambodia, the most important things are rarely said out loud.
Let's see how you're landing. 0 to 3, you are a lost tourist. You've just scratched the surface. Cambodia still has many layers waiting for you. 4 to 6, you are a backpacker. You're starting to notice the patterns. Keep going, it gets more interesting from here. 7 to 9, you are an insider. You're reading between the lines. That's how Cambodia starts to open up. 10 out of 10, you are a Cambodia scholar. Impressive. You're not just visiting, you're understanding, but don't stop here. The bonus round is where Cambodia becomes more than a destination. If you want to explore Cambodia, visit our blog for helpful tips, insights, and real experiences to get you ready. The bonus round, Cultural Master Mode. You visit a local market and notice people wearing a long cloth wrapped around their waist in different styles. What is this traditional clothing called? A. Krama. B. Sarong. C. Kimono. D. Sampot. Answer is D. At first, it may look like just a piece of cloth, but this is called a sampot. It is the traditional clothing of Cambodia. It is worn by both men and women. The fabric is wrapped around the lower body in different ways. Some styles look like a skirt, others like loose pants. The sampot has been worn for centuries, since the Angkor period. Today, people still wear it during ceremonies, weddings, and cultural events. You accidentally violate a local cultural norm. Which of these behaviors could be considered disrespectful in Cambodia? A. Touching someone's head. B. Making direct eye contact while speaking. C. Sitting with your legs crossed. D. Speaking loudly in public. Answer is A. In Cambodian culture, the body carries symbolic meaning. The head is seen as the most sacred part. So even a friendly gesture, like touching someone's head, can feel disrespectful. This belief is influenced by long-standing traditions and Buddhism. In contrast, feet are considered the lowest part of the body. These small details show how deeply culture shapes everyday behavior. You arrive at a stone temple complex in Cambodia. What makes Angkor Wat truly unique? A. Largest religious structure in the world. B. Originally Hindu, later Buddhist. C. Aligned with equinox sunrise. D. The oldest temple in Asia. Answer is A. At first, Angkor Wat looks like just another ancient temple, but it is actually the largest religious structure in the world. It was built in the 12th century during the powerful Khmer Empire. At its peak, the Angkor region was one of the biggest cities on Earth, even larger than many cities in Europe at that time. That's why visiting Angkor today still feels overwhelming. If you completed the bonus round, you've earned the Golden Passport stamp. That means you've reached Cultural Master. You understand the rhythm, the gestures, the small details most travelers miss. You're not just passing through, you're arriving with awareness.
And if this quiz made you want to experience Cambodia, we can help turn that curiosity into a real journey. Next Friday, Flight QP0-2 takes off for Barbados at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next QuizPassport flight.
We're landing in Cambodia. Thanks for flying QuizPassport. Keep your curiosity packed. The next destination is already boarding. See you on the next route. And remember, the smiles of a few can change the hearts of many. Keep smiling.